you can see that we are on James's territory of Reddit.
r/ conservative, and we're here because I wanted to make a point. And this is why you have a really hard time talking to some people, and it's because of a lot of fucking problems with society. So now, if you check this out, this is r/ conservative on an average day. What I'm trying to make is you do not need to lie to be dishonest, even a little bit, right? Look at this. This is ICE lodges detainer for illegal migrant charged with strangling wife. 6 House Republicans vote for Haitians temporary protected status. Oh, something about Confederate groups. Voting as a non-citizen. Hold on. I'm getting to a serious point. And you go down a little bit further. Felon immigrant murderer kills sweet marathon runner. Look at this. They're covering every immigrant-related crime in breathtaking detail. Now, I will give them the benefit of the doubt, mostly because I'm way too lazy to dig this up. But I'm going to assume every single one of these happened exactly like they said. But here's the thing. We as a country are 15% immigrants.
Like
Okay.
immigrants with like green card status or
Just immigrants in general.
naturalized. Okay.
In general. 15.3. That is 53.3 million. That is quite a lot of immigrants. And in the United States, every single day, approximately 60 people are murdered and 120 people die in car accidents. Right? Which is horrible, but that's just what happens. 53 million, it's a statistic certainty that immigrants are going to get involved in these things happening.
Yeah.
But there's a quote commonly misattributed to Stalin, but it was actually, I forget who, but it was somebody who's writing a propaganda piece against Stalin. It's
Probably Trotsky.
maybe. No, it was US. It was a CIA something.
Okay.
That
Could be honestly anybody.
It was a million, or a single death is a tragedy. 1,000 deaths are a statistic, or is it 1,000,000 deaths are a statistic? You've heard it before, right?
Yeah.
What they're doing here is they're not mentioning the statistic, but they're individualizing and creating tragedies.
Yeah.
And another thing that tells you is, for whatever reason, somebody is pushing this really, really hard. This is not like grassroots, you just happen to be racist. This, you know what I mean?
Pretty sure it's Dur Underfear or Stephen Miller, but
it's top-down racism. It is somebody like deliberately trying to stoke fear.
It's probably Christine Elm's new job. Yeah.
But the interesting thing, like, this is exactly what our conservative has been like for months. Like every single day, it's immigrants, trans mass shooter, immigrants, right?
we got to be featured somewhere.
Represent.
Trans people, not mass shooters.
What? Weird thing is, after yesterday, all of a sudden that completely stopped. You're up and up and up and up, and there are no fucking posts about immigrants.
Interesting.
I don't have a fucking clue why that might be. Anti-Semitism, pro-life crap,
Okay, anti-Semitic
Left-wing
stuff
stuff.
coming from them is really funny.
Oh yeah.
Pentagon, Cuba, Pelosi behind something. See, today is tax day, a fraud mention. That's the first one. That's the first one we found in a solid fucking minute of just scrolling up. So whoever the powers that be that are in charge of the conservative narrative have temporarily decided that we need to be worried about things besides immigrants at the moment.
They need PTO too. I mean, rights for everybody, right?
Hey,
No.
I just wanted to know what you
what is
know.
the benefits package like? Because you look like a Reddit moderator, so
No, I mean, I think it is definitely true that they do change the goalposts a lot. Like, remember when it was Haitian immigrants, and then before that it was Venezuelan immigrants,
Yep.
and then then it was
Mexican immigrants have always been featured.
right, and
But
then
they also just
and then they always circle back to using Southeast Asian people as the token good ones, right?
Yep.
And so
they're
it's the same tired old playbook. but they just shift it depending on what their mood is. It's like they have a mood ring, that it's
Yeah.
like one day be scared about fraud, the next day be scared about brown people, and it's
Yeah.
like
Well, that's how it was with the Somalis too, because they had the
Yeah,
Somalis.
right,
The
right.
Somalis were their target for a solid 3 months,
right.
and then they were like, "All right, moving on."
I bet you could probably correlate like watching Fox News and what they have on there as their
Oh,
yeah,
current
yeah.
event and what shows up on conservative Reddit.